Lena the Rabbit and the Unforgettable Mistake. In a lush and beautiful forest, there lived a rabbit named Lena. Lena was known for her speed and often won the races held in the forest. One day the forest hosted its biggest race of the year, and all the animals eagerly anticipated the competition. Lena, of course, was very excited and confident that she would win. However, on the morning of the race, Lena felt very tired because she had practiced non-stop the night before. As the race began, Lena quickly shot ahead, leaving all her competitors far behind. But in the middle of the race, Lena suddenly tripped over a hidden tree root and tumbled to the ground. She tried to get up, but her leg hurt. Still, Lena forced herself to keep running, but the pain in her leg grew worse. And eventually she couldn't continue the race. Lena sat at the edge of the track, crying because she felt so disappointed in herself. "I should have been more careful. I should have rested last night. Now everyone must think I'm a failure," Lena thought, overwhelmed with guilt. Some of Lena's friends, like Riko the Squirrel and Beni the Beaver, came to comfort her. "Lena, don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. What's important is how we learn from those mistakes," Riko said gently. "But I've let everyone down, especially myself," Lena replied sadly. Beni smiled and said, "Lena, winning isn't everything. What's more important is how we rise from failure. Your mistake today is a valuable lesson for the future. The others understand that, and they still admire your courage for trying." Lena reflected on her friend's words. She realized she had been too harsh in judging herself. Lena decided to accept her mistake and learn from it. She promised herself to be more careful and not to neglect her health again. After a few days of rest, Lena returned to training, but this time more wisely. She also started helping her friends with their training, reminding them of the importance of taking care of their health and not pushing themselves too hard. In the next race, Lena not only finished the race but also learned to enjoy every step she took. Even though she didn't always win, Lena felt happier because she no longer judged herself too harshly. She understood that making mistakes is part of the learning process, and growing into a wiser and stronger person. Mistakes are a natural part of life, and while it's easy to be hard on ourselves, it's important to remember that they offer valuable lessons. Instead of dwelling on our failures, we should focus on how we can grow from them. Learning to forgive ourselves and embracing our imperfections allows us to become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. True strength lies not in avoiding mistakes, but in how we rise above them, using each misstep as a stepping stone to greater understanding and self-improvement.